After a 9-year hiatus, the Tour of Azerbaijan, now known as the Azerbaijan Cycling Race, returned yesterday. Stage 1, what seemed to be a fairly simple sprint finish, but turned out to be anything but. Favourites for the day were Gleb Stritzer from XDS Astana and Timothy Dupont from Tartaletto. Once our breakaway was caught, we expected a sprint finish, and a sprint finish is what we got, but neither of the two favourites for the day, Gleb Stritzer and Timothy Dupont, took the victory. Instead, Alexios Schnirko from Leaning Star. He, of course, was the overall leader going into the beginning of Stage 2, which was to be an entirely different beast. Sign on and all smiles. The same starting point at the Seabreeze Resort as we had for Stage 1, but this was to be the longest stage of the race at over 193 kilometres. 3 categorised climbs along the way, including our first category on our way to Ismaili. Into the Caucasus Mountains, or the foothills of beautiful scenery. But after navigating the early kilometres and the intermediate sprint in Sumgayit, a 5-man breakaway established a small advantage. That didn't last for long though, because wind and echelons split the bunch apart. In the end, 38 riders were on the front and 1 man attacked with 42 kilometres to go. Alexandre Balmer from Solution Tech Nippo took the lead and powered out in front. His gap nearly got to a minute as they went up the Category 1 Kadim Baskal. He took the points, but behind him Lennart Turgels, who had already taken 14 points on the day at the first 2 classified climbs, made sure that he'd be in the King of the Mountains jersey by the end of the day. Behind, the group fractured, attack after attack after attack. It looked incredibly unlikely that Balmer would make it to the end. XDS Astana had 3 men in that chasing group. One of the race favourites, Aaron Gate, along with one of the other race favourites, Henok Mulubran, and the experienced race brain of Yevgeny Fedorov. But it wasn't only then that Balmer had to be aware of. 3 riders from Astana, 4 from Leaning Star and 4 from Burgos Burpelet as well. Aaron Gate was leading the charge from that chasing group for XDS Astana. At one moment, we saw him on the race radio back to the sports directors, and at that point, all the tactics changed. Up until then, they'd been happy to let Balmer go, assuming that they would catch him. But now Fedorov, given instructions from the team car, made the bridge. The chasing group behind were getting closer and then further away, but the chase was still on, led by Astana. After that call to the team car though, XDS Astana's tactics changed completely. Fedorov and Balmer were now in a 2-up battle for the stage victory. With 1 kilometre left, we were approaching cobbled sections and 2 crucial and very decisive right-hand bends. It looked like Fedorov had him, but then he lost the wheel. Balmer looked like he was going to take now an incredible victory with a 42-kilometre break. But no, Balmer took the outside line. Fedorov took the inside line with just a few metres to go until the finish. And it was a big mistake from Balmer that allowed Fedorov back in. And once he was in front, Yevgeny Fedorov was never going to give this up. It's a victory for XDS Astana, their 12th of the campaign so far, and Balmer left disappointed. Brilliant tactics from XDS Astana. In 3rd place, Eric Fagundes from Burgos Burpelet. Well, the ambition today was to take the jersey maybe if available, but for certainly to a fight for the stage. Then when the wind came, everything changed. And with the race situation, we had to change our tactics a little bit, but it worked really well. It's really nice to win the stage and to take the leader's jersey too. Stage winner then, Yevgeny Fedorov, with Balmer and Eric Fagundes from Burgos Burpelet making up the top 3. 10 nationalities in the top 10 on the stage. A beautiful thing to see. And Fedorov also takes the overall race leader's blue jersey, with Balmer in 2nd. Beware though, Henok Mulubran, one of the big favourites for this race, is there in 3rd. And there are 3 XDS Astana riders in the top 5. Fedorov is also in the green points jersey. King of the mountains overnight, Lennart Turgels from Tartaletto. He took points on all 3 climbs. The leader of the young riders classification is Iker Gomez from Kern Farmer. And stage 3, we're back on the flat.
Look at me.